Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Make a wish. Make a wish. Make a wish. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Make a wish. Make a wish.
You're a murderer. You kill all my vibes. You a killer. Don't let the dance stop. You're a murderer. You kill all my vibes. You a killer. Don't let the dance stop. You're a murderer. You kill all my vibes. You a killer. Don't let the dance stop. You're a murderer. You kill all my vibes. You a killer. Don't let the dance stop.
The New York Rangers win again. They're off to a 3-1 start for the season. They score 6 goals once again, and they beat the Anaheim Ducks at Madison Square Garden. How's everyone doing? Reaction video is up. If you guys want to go check that out. I think the camera's a little too colorful, but we're going to let it rock anyway, I think. we're going to let it rock anyway. I hope everyone is doing incredible. Rangers win. New York Yankees game was postponed, therefore no reaction video. So, yeah, how you guys doing? Rangers win. Great game. It was awesome. They played really well offensively. I thought it was amazing. I thought Rangers controlled most of the 5-on-5 play throughout the whole game. Kind of stunk those last couple goals in the third period. I thought they were kind of sloppy defensively. The team knows that too. I'm pretty sure Glant and the whole team said that in the postgame. But yeah, I mean, Rangers get the job done, and let me tell you, man, this team is flying offensively. I think teams are scared to play the New York Rangers right now. The way that they're scoring goals this early in the season, 5-on-5 and on the power play, it's scary for teams, man. Matthew, what's going on? Spirit, what's up? What's up, Matt? Hugh, what's up? Lucas, what's going on? Vin, I know, I'm back. Haven't done a post-game live stream in a minute. I did a pregame stream the other day for the Yankees, and then we had a pregame for the Rangers not too long ago as well. I've been trying to do more videos, but I do want to do some more streams as well. I appreciate all your support recently, guys. I do. We hit 7K, 7,100 71-30 right now, which is incredible. A lot of that has to do with the opening night for the Rangers as well as the Yankees postseason. So for that, I just thank you guys so much. I really appreciate that. We hit 7K right before opening night for the Rangers, so like we were gonna hit 7K already, which is awesome. Before we posted the videos. But yeah, how you guys doing? Winning $6 from Vetrano scoring makes it hurt less. Came straight from the reaction video. Love it, Vin. Love it. Yeah, reaction video is up. I was waiting for like more of a clearer explanation on what was going on tonight with the Yankee game, because I was gonna do that instead of the Rangers tonight. And then I'm watching the first period. Rangers scored 2 goals. I'm like, damn, I really wish I was filming. So I was like, screw it. Like if the Rangers, if the Rangers can complete the game and the game gets called, the Yankee game gets called, or the Yankee game gets canceled or whatever, that would be like, awesome. And it did, so I did the rest of the Rangers, and the second and third period ended up being a really long video too, because there were so many goals in the second and third period, and the Rangers offensively were buzzing. There were so many chances. So I feel like the Yankees game was mishandled. Oh, absolutely, Matt. And you know what? I'm very upset on the way it was handled. I am very upset at the way it was handled, because I'm sitting here 7 o'clock at night waiting for the Yankee game to start. They told fans at like 6:30 that the game would start a delay. They did not get an official announcement until 9:45, and that was when the game was canceled. So terrible handle by MLB. Luckily, we were able to do the reaction video anyway, so... but yeah, most likely Rangers, unless the Yankees lose tomorrow, knock on wood, hopefully they don't. Unless they lose, no reaction to San Jose Thursday, definitely, I think, because of the ALCS, but we'll see. Are you doing a reaction video for Game 5 tomorrow? Luckily, I'll be able to do the whole thing. So it's a 4 o'clock start. I will be here, and I will be able to do it. I get home from work around 2:30, so it's perfect. Hopefully you can hit 10K by the end of the season. That would be awesome, man. That'd be awesome. I was about to say, what are you walking out from opening night? But we're, oh, yeah, sorry, Vin. Opening night was wild, man. Wild. Nisa, what's going on? Yeah, Sam Rosen tonight called Vincent Trocheck Frank Vetrano. How funny is that? You worried about the defense at all? No, because, you look around the NHL, man, a lot of teams are like, giving up a lot of goals. Minnesota, for example, they weren't this bad at giving up goals last year. They're, lacking defensively. Scoring's up right now in the NHL early on in the season. So I'm not really too worried, but, it's something to definitely, look at and practice, because, it's still bad goals given up by your own team. So I'm not worried, but I'm sure the team is going to work on it and really pay attention to it the next couple weeks. I don't see a goal that Igor could save, honestly, tonight. It's not his fault at all. Just a little lax in the defensive end. So no more live streams. I have to listen to the game now. Still an amazing game. All right, that's pretty cool, Spirit. Our defense was definitely sloppy. I feel like we should have only have allowed 3 goals to the max, to be honest. The 2 in the third kind of bothered me. I thought both in the third really did not need to go in. But they score goals, the Rangers, so they kind of overshadowed it. I'm pretty sure Foxy said it in the post-game interview that, we won the game, but, it's the defense that, really kind of bothered them this game. And it is what it is, man. Like I said, they're going to, you knock on wood and hope they get better, but you can't expect it to be this bad all season, Our power play is outstanding. Rolls, it's buzzing, man. It's buzzing. The offense itself is buzzing. Not hockey related, but because of the delay to the Yankees, get no days off in between Cleveland and Houston. Even if it's the Yankees, yeah, but even Cleveland too, man. This is ridiculous how the MLB handled it. Terrible. Everyone's already calling for Blade to get demoted. He didn't look good tonight. I thought he looked good. See, listen, I understand where the frustration comes, and you make a great point. First game in 11 months, great point. But I really think the problem is that people are trying to think that Sammy Blais is a replacement for Pavol Buchnevich. He's not. The Rangers were not going to re-sign Buchnevich. Let's get over it. They brought in a guy who can play in the bottom 6 for the Rangers. Sure, was he on the top line when he first started last year? Yeah, that's when the Rangers were trying to find things out. Maybe he's not a top 6 player. We won't know, but you got to give that guy time. He's a good bottom 6 player right now for us. You can't tell me he wasn't effective on the bottom 6, especially the game against the last preseason game he played against, the Islanders, I believe, or the full game before that. Was it Boston? He's a physical presence on that bottom 6, man, and I like him on the bottom 6. I liked him on the bottom 6 a lot tonight. I thought he looked good. He drew us a power play. Yeah, look, see? I think they handled the game pretty well, especially after what happened to Trouba. Blay went in pretty much cold. Yeah, exactly. What do I think of Igor so far? He's been good. I thought he made a lot of really good saves against not Winnipeg, Tampa Bay and Minnesota. I thought he made some really good saves tonight as well. Listen, he gave up 4 goals tonight. It's not really all on him, but, It is what it is. Blay is no Booch, but that doesn't mean he's bad. He's fresh off an injury. Give him time. I love Booch too, but come on, people. Yeah, no, Nisa, I don't even care that he's like, it should be common sense that the guy's been out for 11 months. He's got to get his feet wet. But he only played 14 games last year. That's 11 months ago. He only played 14 games. It's still a brand new system to him. He still has not played in the system in a game yet. Give him some time. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind if he sits on the fourth line for the next 3 or 4 games, just trying to get used to the system. By the way, tonight's fourth line I thought was really good. Really, I know Dryden Hunt gets his they bash Dryden Hunt. A lot of you guys bash Dryden Hunt. Even I bash Dryden Hunt sometimes. I thought he was really effective on that fourth line. That fourth line's forecheck is excellent. Revo, Goodrow tonight. It was Carpenter before, which I want him back on that line. And Dryden Hunt, man, that was a really good fourth line tonight. Laugh came through and took Kraft's spot. You got that right, Bobby. We'll see what happens. Confirmed Nestor will start Game 5 tomorrow. Very cool. Good. Brett, 100-point season and 50 goals. Mika, Matthew, if you watched my season preview, it was the pregame video before Tampa Bay reaction video. I said the team leader in goals this year will be Mika Zibanejad, and in points, Artemi Panarin. You didn't like Igor tonight? I thought he was fine. He's not making all those saves. Overall, I thought this game was good. D-men were at the blue line. Yeah, the Rangers were really, you make a good point at the blue line. They were pinching in a lot, the defense, especially early. They looked really good offensively. Laughing Kako looked good. Yeah, they look great in the top 6. Why was he out for 11 months? He tore his ACL, Connor. He tore his ACL, Sammy Blay, on November 14th against the New Jersey Devils. I was in the building. Yeah. Nisa got you on that. Look, I think Strome for his time with the Rangers, but I don't miss him. They needed. Yo, listen, I'm not saying this because it was Strome, and we all know, you guys all know my beef with Strome. I didn't really have beef with the guy, but I thought he could have played a little bit better, in last year and over the course of the season, whatever. Put that all aside. Vincent Trocheck is gelling so well with Artemi Panarin, and this early, it's incredible to see. And it's kind of not Strome's fault, but they didn't really get a right winger on that line. It was Strome and Panarin really on that line the last couple seasons for the Rangers. I think now putting Lafreniere on that right wing on the second line, that line is gelling so nice. It's gelling so nice. Igor was fine. The D needed to step up. Yeah, I agree, Spirit. I like the way Jones is playing. Yeah. I think he also is a guy who needs to get his feet wet a little more. Like Blay. Jones had a really good year in Hartford last year. He was a really good offensive player for them last year. I don't know if that's going to translate over to the NHL, but we'll see what happens. We'll take it from here. I thought he looked good tonight. I thought him and Schneider should be a good pair as well. We'll see. Don't bash Dryden Hunt because he's a good fourth liner. We bash Hunt because he's a bad second liner. Exactly, man. Great point. We try to use him as something he wasn't at points last season. As I just said, too, they try. I said the Rangers, Panarin and Strome at the time, they didn't have a real right winger, so it makes sense. Guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please remember to leave a like. I really would appreciate it. It feels good to be back streaming for you guys. It does. It feels normal. It feels like I'm back into it. I miss you guys a lot. Feels good. Strome said in an interview that he sensed his Rangers time was coming to an end last season. Makes sense. Justin, how you doing? It's been a long time, man. How you been? Big win tonight. I've been good, Justin. How are you? Yeah, Vin, I heard that too. I miss Frankie V. I really wish I could have kept him. Yeah, I liked him too. What a shot tonight he had, man. Great snipe over Igor. Really wanted Kreids as captain, but man, I'm really embracing Trouba as captain. I can see why I got it now. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, that's more of an internal thing, being the captain and all that, but I don't mind it. I'm not going to, be one of those crazy people. Do I like Trouba as a player? Yeah. Do I think he's worth $8 million? I'll say this again, still no. But he's a captain of this New York Rangers team, and he's relied on the back end, so that's my, go with it. Bobby, Sam Rose, and Frankie Vetrano power play goal. I loved it. That was so funny. I wish I was recording the first period because my dad's reaction to that, he was able to watch the first period with me. His reaction, he went, did he just say Frankie Vetrano? And he grabs the remote and he was about to hit rewind, and then Sam goes, did I just say Frankie Vetrano? It was hilarious. I wish I got it on film. As Jonesy reminds me a little bit of Foxy. Yeah, definitely quick, a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Crafty, smooth. Is Bieber pitching tomorrow? Jan, I'm not sure. Luca, how you doing? Yeah, I've been great. Sadly, they postponed the Yankees tonight, so not too happy about that. Yeah, luckily I was able to do the Ranger reaction video because of that, but It is what it is. But I'll be able to do the full Yankees reaction tomorrow, which I'm pumped about. I am pumped about. Also, is that Yankee game tomorrow? Yankee game will be at 4 o'clock tomorrow. And if the Yankees win, then I think the ALCS, or even if Cleveland wins, ALCS game 1 is still on Wednesday in Houston. And then the Rangers play Thursday against San Jose at the Garden. I believe game 2 of the ALCS is also that day. So most likely, we won't be doing a reaction video for the Rangers just because, it's postseason baseball. It's going to take priority. You all know that. So, yeah. Billy, let's go Rangers, baby. Huge win. Breadman has 2 points in 4 games. It's insane because before the season started, like I said before, I was like, Panarin's going to lead the team in points, Zibanejad in goals. Zibanejad having the 4 goals now is, it's impressive. But, like, dude, Artemi Panarin looks insane. He looks incredible. He is gelling so well with Trocheck and Lafreniere. And to me, it's like, last year he had 90-something points. It was a career high. He's never touched those amount of points. But it seems like he wasn't as dominant as he was in the first season he was a Ranger. And even in the years in Columbus when he was dominating. Right now, Artemi Panarin looks like he's taking the next step into another season as a Ranger, and he just looks insane, man. He looks so good. He is doing things that we saw him do in 1920, where it was his dominant self. He was third in the Hart Trophy voting that year. He's currently leading the NHL in points. He looks so good. A lot of multi-point games. Sure, does he get his cookies on the power play? This whole team does. Offensively, 5-on-5, Artemi Panarin is dominating, and it's incredible. And I want to see Lafreniere and Hedl on that Lafreniere and Trocheck on that second line with him throughout the rest of the at least couple weeks. At least give them a couple more weeks because this is something special we're seeing, man. It really is. I'm gonna clip that. That was a good. That was good. Kako looks like he is a pub mat. Oh yeah, Van, 23 months. Jeez. Has that been going? You've been since day one. So 23 months is since when we started. So that'd be 2 years this month or next month? That's wild. Vin, you're the man. Vin, thank you so much, man. That's awesome. Thank you. 23 months. That's crazy. Holy crap. Thank you so much, Vin. I do appreciate that. Yeah, Kako looks good too, man. Kako looks good. I wonder why they did something for Ryan Strome and now Frankie V. Frank was only here for a couple of months. I'm surprised they didn't do it together, honestly. Like, they didn't wish him after, But Ryan Strome was here for a while. It makes sense. Kako looking great, too. Yeah, so Kako looks amazing. I love him on that first line. He's playing his natural side, which is right wing. He's playing with guys with, like, Mika Zibanejad and Chris Kreider. And I talked about this, I believe in one of the pre-games I did. Or one of the previews I did. He is playing with a guy, like I said, guys like Zibanejad and Kreider, and those two guys can drive a line by themselves, especially Mika Zibanejad. We all know how good he is. Still one of the most underrated players in the NHL. I don't know when the league is going to recognize his skill and his greatness as a Ranger. However, yeah, those two guys can drive a line by themselves, but Mika Zibanejad especially, and Kaapo Kakko's feeding off of that, man. Kaapo Kakko is feeding off of the brotherhood that Zibanejad and Kreider have, and it's impressive to see because all these years of Kakko being here, we haven't really seen maybe what he's potentially made of, and I think we're getting a little glimpse of it, and it's awesome. Why did Kakko get the lap when he didn't score? Yeah, Kakko scored the Kaapo Kakko got credit for the Rangers' third goal, the first one in the second period, the Zibanejad shot from the corner. He deflected it. It went off Anaheim's skate, Klingberg, I believe, in front of the net, and then it went in. So it's Kakko. It's Kakko's goal. He did get a goal tonight. Rangers might actually win the President's Trophy. Don't want to jinx. Yeah, I don't want to jinx Luka, but yeah, man, they look good. I'm happy the Rangers are winning, especially after I went to last preseason game against the Isles at UBS. Man, that wasn't too much fun. Yeah, I was going to go to that game, actually, Justin. I was going to go to that game. Luckily, my cousin decided to get proposed to last Saturday, or 2 Saturdays ago now. So I was at that party, which was a lot of fun, by the way. But yeah, it was awesome. Vin, by the way, thank you so much for becoming a member again. That's awesome. Thank you. 23 months for Vin. Juniors Division, baby. That's awesome. Thank you. The Bread Man is good. Absolutely, he is. I know you say you don't really keep up with football, but how about New York football this season? I haven't been watching the games, but I've been keeping up with both teams. They are both, the Jets are 4-2, and the Giants are like 5-1. Incredible, man. It's awesome for New York sports. The only, you look around New York sports, the Bills are a good team. They're a Super Bowl contender. I know that. And the Jets, coming out of their, rebuild finally, Zach Wilson with their quarterback and everything, they have a good team. Robert Saleh's great coach for them right now. And, the Jets are winning and the Giants are winning too, man. Finally, Daniel Jones. I don't know actually about too much about Daniel Jones' stats. I don't know if he's carrying the Giants or not, but Brian Duvall goes to a lot of Ranger games. He looks like he's carrying that Giants team right now, and it's good to see. It's good to see. New York sports is alive and well, and it's awesome. We weren't sure who got it. Everyone looked good tonight. Yeah, they did. Actually, the Rangers play Isles very soon at UBS. Yeah, I believe that's a 20-something. I'm hoping the Yankees, if they do go to the either the ALCS or the World Series, I don't know what it would be by then, but I hope I could do that game because that's gonna be a good game. I'll invite some people over as well. I thought Gibson looked a lot better than he did against the Isles on Saturday. Yeah, he got lit up on Saturday. Honestly, he didn't look too bad tonight. Again, the Rangers just moved the puck really well tonight. I agree with you, Vin. Do we know when the Carpenter is coming back? I don't think we know yet. He's just day to day with that, the cut in the side of his head, which was gruesome, by the way. Which was gruesome. Oh, man. Don't play till Thursday. Get some rest. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to the game. October 26th would be Game 7 of the ALCS. Oof. Ooh. All right. All right. Well, listen, that's going to be a good video no matter what, right? Alex, what's going on? How are you? I'm good. Great win. Great win. Brian Duvall's good luck when from the Rangers in the playoffs to the Giants in the regular season. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Good for the Giants, though. Good for the Giants. I'm happy for them. I don't really care about football, and if I did, I am a Cowboys fan, and I know Giants and Cowboys kind of have some beef. But New York sports, man, it's cooking. I won't lie to you, it's cooking. Sam said Kravtsov is close to returning. Yeah, it makes sense. I believe that too. I believe that. I'm not sure who the odd man out will be. I'm assuming it's going to be Dryden Hunt, or maybe even Ryan Reeves. We'll see. But I just don't think it's going to be Sammy Blais because they just want him to stay in. They just want him to stay in. I wouldn't call myself a Cowboy fan, Luca, but they would be like my team. Even Coach Gordon Bombay wouldn't have saved the Ducks tonight. Excuse me. Yeah, you got that right. Absolutely. Rangers are cooking tonight, man. They cooked. Played really well. They played really well. Yes, huge one. Huge one. Kyle, what's going on? Sam butchering the call on Vinny's goal killed me. That was hilarious. It was so funny. Although I wish the Ducks would bring back the Mighty Ducks logo. Great logo. It depends on who they play. They might need Reese because of the grit and strength, of course. Yeah. See, the thing is right now with the top six, I don't want it to change. I don't. I like Lafreniere in the second line with Panarin and Trocheck, and I like Kakko in the first line with Zibanejad and Kreider. I don't want it to change. So where's Kravtsov going? Well, you look at the third line. You got VZ. I think he's been playing really well, in my opinion. The points aren't there, but that's not all there is to a hockey player. We all know that. He's been playing really well defensively, Jimmy VZ. If you believe it or not, he's been playing really well. Made a couple really good plays in his own end tonight that saved some prime scoring chances. So I don't know if you're going to put him there on the left wing. And then maybe that right wing spot will be empty. But Sammy Blais is there, and what do we think about Sammy Blais? Well, he needs to play more on this team in order to gel, and there's no better time than games 1 through 30 of the first, portion of the season. So we'll see what happens, but if if Kravtsov is healthy, I think he'll end up being on the bottom six just because of how good Lafreniere is playing with Panarin. Panarin's the best player on the team right now, and I don't think you want to mess with his line mates. That's just my opinion. Rangers played Pittsburgh 3 times in 4 games in March. They do again. They did that last year. That's the same thing again. I think Kravtsov for Hunt would be good. Yeah, most likely that. Even though Hunt scored the goal. Yeah, just because he scored a goal doesn't mean anything. Do you see Filipino being a Ranger long term? I feel like he's blocked and may not be happy with the opportunity he's getting. I just think he might want to raise. Like, if his point production goes up this year, he's going to want more money, and then there's just not enough for him. And I think he would end up being an odd man out because, at the end of this season, Lafreniere's expired. Kakko's got 1 more year after this year. You never know, man. It's like long term, this team is going to run into money problems where guys like Hedl could go, and it stinks. It really does stink, but that's when you got to find the depth. So we'll see what happens, Vin. I like Cheadle. I really do. I think he's a great third line center. I don't think he's there yet to really make the jump from third to second line, and that's why they signed Trocheck for the next 7 years. Do I think 7 years is a little long for Trocheck? Sure, but I don't think Filipino's going to be on this team in 7 years. So, it is what it is. Honestly, it's not a bad thing for Igor to not be the best player tonight, but you can tell he was not happy at all. I ain't worried. There's 7-8 games up. Yeah, listen, the team defense wasn't that good either, so I'm not going to blame it all on him. Would Honda Center be considered the pond? Oh, yeah, sure. I would love to go to Anaheim. Anywhere on the West Coast, I would love to go to. And go to an arena. That'd be awesome. Cochran laugh, you have to stay in the top 6. I agree with you 100%, Kyle. So I've been a Rangers fan since 16. Quick question. What was your initial reaction when the Rangers re-signed VZ again? When they first signed him to the PTO, I was like shocked. I was like, dude, like how the heck is he like gonna make this team? I don't know. I don't like this at all. When his last, season ended as a Ranger, I didn't really see him on the team anyway. And then he got traded on free agency day, essentially to make more money for Artemi Panarin. I was okay with that. I was okay with leaving, and obviously I knew why they traded him, but when they signed him, I was happy because I thought he had a really good training camp. I thought he had a really good preseason. Offensively, anyway, he had a really good preseason. But again, I just talked about it before. He made a couple really good defensive plays tonight. And if you get that on your third or fourth line, and it's Jimmy Vesey, that's fine by me. By the way, I'm wearing him again tonight. Wearing him again because he's just that good. But I'm happy he's back, man, because honestly, like you said, you're a fan from 2016. If the Rangers got a guy right now who played when I first started watching the Rangers, or even years after that, that's always been my dream for like a Ranger to come back to the current team. Like if Brandon Dubinsky wanted to come back to like a team like in 13-14, or like even the 16-17 season, I wanted Callahan to come back. All those guys, like. You always want your favorites to come back. You always want the guys you grew up watching to come back. So I'm happy he's back. Brides, what's going on? Everyone questioned Foxy back in 19. Yeah, no shot. How did Arizona beat Toronto? Listen, Toronto, I'm going to have a hot take right here. I'm going to have a hot take. I really don't care. I'm going to say it. I don't think the Toronto Maple Leafs are good. I just don't. Are they good offensively? Absolutely. They have Austin Matthews, one of the best goal scorers, if not the best goal scorer in the National League. They poured way too much money in that forward core. There's not enough defense, and there's definitely not enough goaltending. I don't think an injured Matt Murray is going to solve the problem, and Ilya Samsonov couldn't even crack the starting job in Washington. So I don't think Toronto's a good team. I think them losing to Arizona should be a wake-up call for management. Is if they don't go where they want to go, which is winning the Stanley Cup, but if they don't even get out of the first round again, I'm sure they'll make the playoffs. The Atlantic Division isn't that deep. But if they don't want to go where they want to go, there's got to be major changes in that team. Major changes in that team. Beasley was the reason we were able to pay Panarin. Exactly. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Real quick, I just want to make sure. All right, cool. Apologies. Trade for Boldy. Did he get scratched tonight? I think he got scratched tonight. Not Boldy. Was it Boldy? Oh no, Rossi got scratched tonight in Minnesota. Yeah, I saw that. Hey, my great win tonight. Just concerned about a blue line. Yeah, Stuart. Listen, we talked about it earlier. Hope you're good. By the way, talked about it earlier. It is what it is. You just can't have that go long term. Simple. I didn't know the power play could get any better. Getting unfair, and the thing Kreider isn't scoring that much. Kreider is getting robbed. He got robbed again tonight, and he got robbed against Minnesota like 3 times in the power play. So he should be scoring, but he's just not. But he's getting the chances. Yeah, Ducks are a young team. They were good tonight, though. The Ducks are a young team. The Leafs are like the Devils. The talent is there, but the goaltending is not. And the Devils aren't going to win either unless they get a new coach. I'm sorry, but Lindy Ruff is not the answer. This isn't 1995 anymore. Lindy Ruff should not be the coach. The Devils are a good team. I don't think they're there yet either, though. I think their D-core needs to get a little bit better, and their goaltending is a huge question mark, too, because Blackwood looked really good, and now all of a sudden he's not the answer. So we'll see. Do you truly think the Rangers will win the Metro this year, or like second place like last year? I forgot where I said it, but I'm gonna say it again. The NHL season is so long; it's 82 games. anything can happen. You can go on a 10-game winning streak to end the year. You can lose 6 out of 7 to end the year, and then you can end up losing the division in that. I think the Rangers make the playoffs. I think comfortably, I am confident to say they'll be a division team, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, or 3. They can win the division. They might lose the division, but either way, they're going to be a contender coming out of that Metropolitan Division. Here's a little bit of a hot take. Winnipeg cracks a wildcard spot. That'd be crazy. I like the hot take though, Luca. Toronto fans are already turning the team. You hear the boos tonight. Crazy. They deserve the boos. The fans absolutely do not deserve to see what the Toronto Maple Leafs are doing right now. Like, there's no way you deserve. You can't lose to an Arizona Coyote team. I'm sorry. I think the Coyotes are a great franchise. They're not an NHL club right now. They're not. They're playing in a college arena. Sure, I know the game is home tonight for Toronto. They're playing in a college arena. How are you going to lose to a team who plays in a college arena? You can't lose to them. They deserve to get booed off the ice, Toronto. They do. Don't forget Kreider getting robbed by Vazzy at opening night. Exactly, man. Exactly. Philly going to make the playoffs led by Torts. Been saying it from the start. Mark my words. You never know, man. Those bottom feeder teams can make some noise. But I think Philly's going to tank. Like, see, teams like that, even Winnipeg too, I feel like this draft is just so deep. It's worth missing the playoffs this year. It is. Spirit, what's going on? Lindy should just throw in the flag and retire. Oh, rough. Yeah, I know. Of the 3 California teams, who do you think has the best future? Anaheim, LA, or San Jose? Anaheim right now, but if San Jose gets Bedard, it's San Jose. I think he's that good. But LA, man, LA is like already a playoff team, so I mean, technically they would have the better future. But Royce, what's going on? Let's go Rangers. Very happy to hear that we are Stanley Cup favorites. Listen, from my mouth, the New York Rangers are absolutely Stanley Cup favorites. They should absolutely be above Toronto. I don't know how Toronto is that high every year. I don't get it, but listen, Rangers absolutely, I think, have a better chance of winning the Cup than Toronto this year. Sorry. Philly is already 2-0. Very true. Very true. I don't know if Philly has enough talent to make the playoffs, honestly. Well, like I said, I just feel like they're going to drop because they want to drop for Bedard, NP! What's up, man? 199. Thank you so much. Oh, you have not heard this yet, guys. Hold on. It's coming up. It's coming up. Give it a second. It's going to come up. It's a good one. It's different. Canucks blew another lead tonight. Yeah, Washington won, I believe. We'll go over the scores in a second. Around the NHL. Come on, where's the $1.99 notification? Let's go. Let's go. We haven't heard it. How many times did we hear it so far? Once? We've only heard it once so far, but NP22, thank you for the $1.99. Thank you. Philly def can make it if they truly want it. Yeah, 100%. I can see that. By the way, correct me if I am wrong, but didn't you make your first trip to UBS during our last preseason game? I did not go. My cousin ended up getting engaged, so we ended up going to the party for that, which was awesome. I didn't go yet, but I will go soon. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Awesome. Yeah, I think I changed that before I went live for the Yankee game, maybe? I don't know. But, yeah. Awesome. Thank you for the $1.99, MP. I appreciate that. Igor had a rough night tonight. You still take the win? Yeah, I didn't think he had that bad of a night. I think the Rangers sloppy in the third period. Those 2 goals, Thank you, Alex. I appreciate that. The classic Saps Kreider goal celebration. Absolutely. Do I think Vegas can bump down LA? Yeah, I definitely do. Vegas can potentially do that. I don't know if they will, but we'll see. Jacob, what's going on? Hopefully Cortez can show up tomorrow. Yeah, you got that right. Gotta win tomorrow, baby. Yankees and Guardians at 4 o'clock. Game 5. ALDS. Winner take all, baby. That should be fun. That should be really fun. Need to win. They gotta win. Reaction video should be good too. I love how Kaka, Phillip, and Laff are already producing for our team this early. We really got a good chance at the Cup, especially when more than half of the team is producing. You got that right, Owen. Absolutely agree with you. It's been a while since we talked, so I gotta say, what did you think of Halak on Friday? I thought he was really good. Made a lot of really good saves. He was a story in the first period, in my opinion. I thought the first goal was an icing, so I don't think that should have went in. No one saving hit Scheifele's second goal, which was on the power play. late in the third. And on Gagne's goal, he was left alone for 2 shots. I thought Halak was good. I thought the goals, it is what it is, We won't accept losing to the Guardians. I agree. I feel like we've given up too many goals on few shots. Yeah, honestly, but it's just like it's really high quality chances by these teams. Like the Rangers are lacking in their own end. I'm not gonna blame Igor at all. I'm not. They were showing tonight's Ranger game. Yeah, they were showing a few things on the Jumbotron at the stadium. Pretty cool. Cole might be available now to the pen. Sevy as well. They should be, right? Oh, well, maybe not Cole, but yeah, I would see Sevy. Where did I leave off? Luka. People are sleeping on the Stars because they're about to go 3-0. Don't sleep on them. Who would have predicted Padres versus Phillies in the NLCS? Nobody. NP, I can't stand half of the fans of the Guardians. Oh, beef. I love it. Uncle Stevie's going to steal Judge. If you're dumping the puck at the red line, it's not an icing. No, I know that, but I didn't think he was at the line. For the Scheifele goal, I don't think he was at the line. I think he was right before it, which, even the Rangers broadcast said it should have been an icing, or at least Joe thought it should have been an icing. We all know how Joe's eyes are. You see the kids line was together just because of the they had to be together because after the power play and they scored. How cool is that, man? Kid line is good. Kid line is good. They can put them together anytime and they'll still be good. Have you been watching season 2? No, I have not been. I have not watched a Mighty Ducks show yet. The D was sleeping, yeah, especially in the third. Mika 8 points, Brett 10, giving me 19-20 vibes. The Rangers could get the 19-20 scoring going. Woo! Team's in a good spot. Mika's gonna make more than 45 points this year. Bold prediction. Oh, absolutely he will, Spirit. Come on. I have him leading the team in goals. And Panarin in apples. All right, let's go over some scores around the league. This is brought to you by nobody, because nobody sponsors me. No, I'm kidding. It's brought to you by Saps Sports Channel. Subscribe. Anyway, let's start at the bottom and work our way from the top. So, Minnesota drops to 0-3, and they give up 6 goals tonight. 6-3 final. Colorado Avalanche beat them. LA Kings beat the Detroit Red Wings 5-4 in overtime. Philip Deneau with the overtime winner for LA. The Canucks dropped to 0-3 again, as well as the Wild. The Canucks dropped to 0-3. They blew a 2-goal lead. 6-4 Washington wins. Alex Ovechkin with 2 goals. Dylan Strom's first as a Washington Capital. The Penguins blow a 2-0 lead in the third period to the Montreal Canadiens on the road. Canadiens win 3-2 in overtime thanks to Kirby Dach's first goal as a Montreal Canadian on the power play. The Boston Bruins, man, despite their injuries, they improved to 3-0 with a win over the Florida Panthers. Linus Ullmark with the win. David Pastrnak scores again, a highlight reel goal through Mark Stahl, former Ranger. And the Bruins win. It's 3-0 for the Bruins. The Coyotes go into Toronto as the underdog and come out with a win, 4-2 over the Toronto Maple Leafs. Game-winning goal by Shane Gostisbehere on the power play with around 2 minutes left to go in the third period. Leafs lose at home to one of the worst projected teams in the NHL. Ducks lose to the Rangers 6-4 at Madison Square Garden. The New York Rangers improve to 3-1, 2-0 at home, which is impressive to see. Already scored 10 goals at home, by the way. Humble brag. Mika Zibanejad with 2 goals. Artemi Panarin with 4 points. And that's a big win for the Rangers at home against Anaheim, who is struggling. They're off to a 1-2 start, and they got to play the New Jersey Devils tomorrow. John Gibson pulled second straight game. 1-0 at the end of 1. The Carolina Hurricanes are in Seattle. It's 1-0. Seth Jarvis with his second goal of the season, the lone goal for the Hurricanes then. Then we got the Dallas Stars, just went final, I believe, 4-1 over the Winnipeg Jets. Mark Scheifele seems like the only goal scorer right now for the Jets. He got the lone goal in the first period for the Winnipeg Jets. The Dallas Stars improved to 3-0. They get a win they get a win at home, and they are 3-0. So those are scores around the league, and some good games tonight. And that's the only game going on right now is Carolina and Seattle. That's the last game remaining. It is 11:02 already. Jeez. All right. Where are we? What's going on with Minnesota? Yeah, defensively is lacking. Defense is lacking, I'll be honest. Forgot to tell you, we got to pick with Panarin on the blue carpet. That's sick, Vin. Awesome. Cool. Canucks blow all 3-game leads. Wow, really? I didn't realize that. Wild giving up 20 goals in 3 games. Yeah, they gave up 6 again tonight, but I do think that 6th one might have been an empty netter. But regardless, this little goal against for the team. Fleury is simply not what he used to be in goal. I don't even think you blame it all on Fleury. Do I think he could make some of these saves? Yeah, he needs to make some of these saves, but like the defense is really not doing well in front of him. Gotta give credit to Arizona, of course, but I still think as a Maple Leafs fan, I'd be embarrassed, and I'd be upset at my team too. I know it's early, but come on, man. You can't lose to a team that's gonna end up probably having like 30 wins this year, you know? Come on. Their dream scenario is probably for 70 pitch ALCS game 1, but we have to get there first. Everyone has to be available tomorrow. I agree with you, Jacob. I agree. Kent, what's going on? Very on fire, baby. Leafs are overrated this year. They are every year, Hunter. They really are. What do you think about Kakko and Laugh so far? Keep them on the top 6. I love the way they're playing. I think Kakko is finally reaching that gear. I really like Kakko with Zibanejad and Kreider, and I really like Lafreniere with Trocheck and Panarin. I like that that's a brand new line too. Like that line wasn't a thing last year, so I like to keep them together and see what happens. Do you think it's time for the Minnesota's manager to fire Dean Evason? No, I don't think it's his fault. I think it's just like the team's trying to get jitters out early. I do. It's not his fault. Soto, how are you? What's going on? Seattle has one weird mascot, huh? I love it. I love it. You know, if Philly can have Gritty, they can have whatever that guy is. Matthews, 2 points in 4 games, not good enough. Yeah, but again, like, do I think Toronto needs to win this game tonight? Absolutely. But, like, I don't know. At the same time, it's like you don't want to overreact. But, like, I mean, look, Matthews, 2 points in 4 games. Is he going to have 60 goals again this year? He could, but, like, you know, that's not a good start. So, we'll see. I feel like Igor is elite, but he tends to let in some random goals. Thought he could have saved. Okay. I'm not going to agree with you, but I'm not going to say you're wrong, you know. All right. This game convinced me to add Trocheck to my fantasy team. Guys got 5 points already in 4 games. Insane. Do you see the Leafs missing the playoffs? No, because that's such like... No, only because I think Boston's going to make the playoffs. Toronto will make the playoffs. Like, the Atlantic Division's, like, not weak, but, like, I don't think Buffalo wants to make the playoffs yet. I don't think Montreal's going to make the playoffs, let's be honest. And Detroit, same thing. So, like, those 3 teams... And maybe Ottawa still again is like, you know, not going to really try to make the playoffs. I think Ottawa might have the best chance, or Detroit, to make the playoffs. I can't see the Toronto Maple Leafs being worse than those teams. If they're worse than those teams, then there's a big problem. Big problem. Did you go to the blue carpet on opening night? No, we got in at like 5-ish, Alan and I. And then we went right to tracks. So, like, I saw the blue carpet, like, being rolled up, but I just got there too late. If I really wanted to, I would have went, but, like, I don't know. It was going to be way too long of a day. I was already exhausted. I was like, all right, let's just do it. But, yeah, no, I didn't go. I hope you had fun, though. It looked awesome. I would love to go, but it wasn't, you know, worth it for me to go. Jared, how you doing? I'm good. Billy the Sea Troll is his name. I like it. Reaction video is out. Yes, Owen. It is. I did not put it in the description. It is the pinned comment. Hit that link, and it'll bring you to the reaction video. Then come back. NP22 with the $1.99. Awesome, man. I appreciate that. Billy the Sea Troll. What a silly name. For me, the Sens are too overrated, overlooked to make the playoffs, but honestly, it's not that realistic. Yeah. Do you still see 40-50 for Matthews? Yeah, I still think he's going to score goals. And I still think Toronto will make the playoffs. I just don't think they're that good of a team. I don't. It wasn't his mistakes to make then again. I didn't see he had to listen to it. Yeah. No, Igor was fine tonight, man. Igor was fine. Come on. I feel like Mika is doing better than last season. Had a slow start for scoring. Shooting the puck a lot more. Crazy goat. I'll tell you that. He's shooting the puck a lot more, and it's good. Tyler, I think the Rangers are good, man. I think the Rangers are good. They're buzzing. Man. Could you see him getting 40? Mika? Yeah. I said before the season starts, Mika Zibanejad leads the team in goals and Artemi Panarin in points. And I'm going to stick by that. I will. Mika got COVID last year. That's true. That is true. Mika did get COVID last year. When's Igor scoring his empty net goal? Honestly, every time they're up by 2 goals and the net gets pulled, I think it's time. I think it's time all the time, especially when he's in net. But yeah. I hope soon, Vin. That is a Boddington. Let's get that out of here. Nobody clicked that. I'll put it in timeout, I guess. What do you think the best Chicago... Wait, who do you think has the best chance at... Oh, where'd it go? I'm sorry, I can't see. Where'd it go? I picked the Chicago... All right, so the best chance at Bedard, I say, like, Arizona. New York football's buzzing, Lundqvist. Just talked about it earlier. You already know how Steve Daniels is going to be infuriated with his Leafs in the LFR video. He should. Latvia needs to stay on right wing 2 and Kako on right wing 1. They need to stay. Leafs tied it at 3. Goal was called back. Hand pass wasn't a hand pass. Same time, Leafs did not deserve the win. Really? I didn't know that. I did not know that. But yeah, from what I saw, I didn't think they deserved to win either. They were down 2-0 for most of the game. All right, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you guys so much. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the stream. We're going to get going. I'll see you guys tomorrow if you're Yankee fans. If you're not, or you want to just stop by, we'll see if we can get a stream in before the reaction video. But if not, reaction video. And you know what? The game will probably end at a decent time. Most likely a post-game stream. I appreciate every single one of you guys so much. I love you guys. You're the best. Go watch the reaction video. Leave a like on that too. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Leave you with Versace once again.